Hello, this is Alexander Green, Chief Investment Strategist with the Oxford Club, and today I want to talk about one of my simplest but most powerful investment strategies. And it's actually perfect for times like these because we've used it successfully during the financial crisis 12 years ago, and during the COVID meltdown of 2020, and even going back to previous bear markets decades ago. I mean, I've been doing this for 37 years now. So the first thing I want to say when I talk about using a simple system during difficult times is it's important to remember that just because a stock is lower, it doesn't mean it's necessarily a buy. If a stock is lower, the only thing you know for sure is that it's cheaper than it used to be, but you don't know what it's going to do in the future. To know that, you have to have a realistic expectation for what the sales and earnings of the business are going to be. And some of the metrics that I look at that we've gone back and back tested for over 75 years is double-digit sales growth, 25% or better earnings growth, a 17% or better return on equity, new products and services and development that tend to drive top-line growth. We look for strong institutional support and quality management. But there's another signal, one that not many companies put out, that's also equally powerful. And when you see this signal, it can mean the dramatic gains are ahead for the share price. And before I get into what to look for in this market, let me just mention that you can subscribe to this channel and hear all of my commentary week after week about what's happening in the markets and interest rates and currencies and commodities. And I'll be speaking to you regularly. Everyone looks at Apple as one of the best performing stocks in the last few decades. But what they don't know is the stock was basically flatlining until this signal showed up. And many other companies have experienced the same thing. Well, what is this signal? Well, that's something that best-selling author Bill O'Reilly, who I'm happy to say is a lifetime subscriber to my research, he and I are going to sit down and discuss in an upcoming interview. And that's going to be on June 9th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And what we're going to talk about is this specific signal. And not only is it powerful, but some people in Washington, if you can believe this, are trying to outlaw it. Even though there's not the least thing sketchy or illegal about it, they think it leads to huge windfall profits that are not deserved. But I can tell you that as an individual investor, you want every edge you can get in the market, and this is one of the best of all. So that's why I encourage you to listen to Bill O'Reilly and I discussing what I believe is one of the very best stock market signals you can get. So if you'll click on the link below, you can tune in and watch us, and that will be June 9th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. June 9th, 8 p.m. Eastern. And I look forward to seeing you then. Until then, this is Alexander Green, Chief Investment Strategist with the Oxford Club. Thanks so much for watching.